Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold? Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he watches ball one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Teoscar Hernandez.
This one's down to third. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Mazara. And that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Adrian Beltre.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is popped up. Travis is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in, Joey Gallo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
In there, strike two. The pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Jose Bautista.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Previously against Cole Hamels, has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gomez ranging back. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay. Throw won't get him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Chu going back on it at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Russell Martin now.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Devin Rabbit.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays lead it 2-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. 1-0 count. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One and two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 8. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Third baseman number
Stepping
20.
in and ready for another shot. Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance.
Baseman.
Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder number 19.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take 2 singles. Not complaining.
Kendrys Morales.
Stepping in now, Kendrys Morales. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gomez looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Chu. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One more look. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Right fielder. Nomar
into the box. Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bautista has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Number 55.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Mazzara. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hamels is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chu has a read on it. And that retires the side. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Beltre.
Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rangers set down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Justin Smoke.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
All right, fielder number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit sharply out to left field, and he's got his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. A.J. Griffin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
A.J. Griffin.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Career numbers with A.J. Griffin, 4 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Chu giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He doubled his last time through. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gomez racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
In now, Russell Martin.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Jose Bautista. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Chirinos waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Line drive to left. Choo is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 13-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting number 1.
Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pillar. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Adrian Beltre.
Ready for another chance. Adrian Beltre 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. Still looking up at a third. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Gomez. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up to swing the bat.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Odor is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Jose Bautista. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gomez to the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Chu ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Russell Martin will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few. Here's Carlos Gomez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Smoke charging in on it. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 5.
At the plate, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Devin Travis. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The relay throw. And he is in there.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you get the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. On a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Keone Kela enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Keone Kela.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Number 8.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Skied into very shallow right. Lazar is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Center fielder, number
Into the
11.
box now, Kevin Pillar. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Line towards center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Russell Martin now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mazzara shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 25-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Fouled back. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
25-0 the final this afternoon. Paul Hamels struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. The loss goes to Cole Hamels.